If you struggle to have a small and cluttered space, you need to know these simple tips. We all know that every space has potential, but sometimes it's hard to figure out where to start, right? That's exactly what our subscriber was dealing with. Also, if you need urgent design, visit our website at www.designburst24.com. Today, we're using Tanvi's 34 square meters space that needs Bohemian design transformation. This is the 36th design in our 100 Interiors Challenge. She wanted a redesign of his living room, dining, and kitchen area. Her space has great potential with the perfect boho vibe. It's functional, but some furniture placements don't quite work. It's decorated, but something still feels off. That's because just filling a space with furniture and decor doesn't automatically make it look high-end smart design choices do. So, how do you organize and design a small space without making it feel cramped? If your space also feels too small, awkward, or just off, you're not alone. And if you've been struggling with the same issue, this might be exactly what you needed. Looking at this 24 square meter living room, you can already see it low-key has a potential. But the space feels small and cluttered, and the furniture placement makes it look cramped. So, we'll add storage to reduce clutter. The shoe cabinet, recessed wall shelf, and working table will stay where they are, but this bed takes up too much space and doesn't belong here in the living room. So, relocating it will instantly improve the flow. With the right adjustments, we could totally shift the atmosphere of this living room. Want to know how we're going to do that? First, the existing flooring was replaced because she says that the tiles were low quality and easily stained, which made maintenance a hassle. So, wooden flooring was chosen instead. Why? Because compared to tiles, wood doesn't show stains as much and is easier to clean. It also works well in any season and it's not as slippery when wet. Plus, wooden flooring lasts longer when properly maintained, making it a practical and durable choice. The walls already had two colors, light blue and peanut brown, which fit the boho style since it mixes warm and cool tones. Instead of changing them, we kept the colors because they work well with natural materials. But to make the space more interesting, try adding an arch accent, breaking the flat look of the walls. But what about seating? This low-profile sofa is perfect for our boho design. Its teal color already stands out, so instead of replacing it, you can enhance the look with patterned cushions and textured blankets. Boho style embraces layers and mixed textures make the sofa feel more inviting. Now, think about the coffee table. Her existing coffee table might seem nice, but she wanted to replace it. So, a rattan coffee table placed in front of the sofa keeps the space from looking too crowded. Plus, it has no sharp edges. It's safer, easier to move around even when people are seated. Since there was no rug, the living area felt unstructured, low-key making the furniture look like it was floating. So, a textured rug with a pattern was placed underneath, creating a more defined and balanced layout and adds comfort underfoot. Without a proper spot to place small items and decors, the seating area can feel incomplete. So, a rattan side table was placed beside the sofa, making it more functional without taking up too much space. Without enough seating, a guest might end up standing or trying to squeezing onto the sofa. So, a round poof was added as an extra seat that doesn't take up much space. It's lightweight and easy to move around, making it practical for both seating and as a footrest when not in use. Plus, its soft, round shape blends well with the relaxed feel of the space. Her existing TV console was small and didn't provide enough storage, which made it hard to keep the space organized. So, a longer wooden console was added to create more storage while balancing the scale of the TV. This helps keep wires and other small items tucked away, reducing visual clutter. The bed was taking up too much space in the living area, making the layout feel tight and unbalanced. So, a console table was added instead. Why? To keep the space open while still providing much-needed storage. Natural light is great, but sometimes you need privacy or just want to soften the brightness. So, sheer curtains were used instead of heavy drapes. They let in natural light while still giving the room a relaxed feel. Now, this is the best part of boho, the decors. Why? Because this is where the space truly comes to life. It's not just about filling up space with random decorations, but choosing pieces that have character. Whether it's woven baskets, macrame wall hangings, ceramic pots, mirror, or unique wall arts. This makes the space feel curated rather than cluttered. And the good thing? It's flexible so homeowners can mix and match over time, making the space evolve without needing a full redesign. But let's not forget the indoor plants. Instead of leaving corners and shelves empty, try adding plants like bird of paradise, monstera, and hanging plants into your room. These aren't just for decoration. They help making it feel fresh and makes the space feel more natural and cozier without much effort. Plus, these are low-maintenance options, perfect if you don't have a lot of time for plant care. Lighting is one of the most important parts of any space, but it's often overlooked. So, layered lighting was used here to make the space feel balanced and inviting. Pin lights provide general brightness without being too harsh. Then, a rattan pendant light was added to bring in a warm glow and a natural touch that fits the boho style. A floor lamp next to the sofa creates a cozy reading spot. If you're tired of using LED strip lights all the time, why not try string lights for a change? They're not just for holidays. They give off a softer, more relaxed glow, perfect for making any space feel cozy and decorative without being too bright. Plus, they're easy to install, and just like that, your space feels more relaxed and stylish. And that's the new living area. Brighter, better organized, and properly lit without making it feel crowded. What do you think of Tanvi's living area? Moving on to the dining area, it's positioned right next to the living space within the 24 square meter layout. She originally wanted to move it closer to the kitchen, but that area is too small and cramped, making it difficult to move around. So, the dining set will stay in its current position. This space has potential, but something feels off, like the wall. It's already painted in a warm tone, which is a good start, but it still looks plain. With a few simple adjustments, this dining area can fully embrace the boho style and feel more inviting. Want to know how we're going to do that? First, the dining set. She wanted to replace the old one since it looked a bit outdated and didn't match the boho style. So, a rectangular wood dining table was added. Why? Because a wood works well with different design styles, making it a great long-term choice. It's also durable and easy to maintain, perfect for everyday use. Then, it was paired with a rattan bistro chairs. These are lightweight yet sturdy, and the woven design keeps them comfortable even without cushions. Plus, rattan naturally fits the boho theme, giving the space a relaxed and natural feel. You can also try adding a side table. Here, a sculptural wooden drum side table was placed beside the dining area, making it a great spot for additional accents, like clock. It's not just decorative, it's functional too. For the curtains, the same light sheer curtain from the living room was used here. If your dining area is near a window, sheer curtains are a great way to keep it airy and relaxed. If you have an empty spot in your home, try adding an indoor plant. Here, a parlor palm was placed in the corner to fill the empty space. Adding a plant helps soften the look and brings in a natural element. If your wall feels plain like this one, you don't need to spend much to make it stand out. Try using what you already have. Here, a mix of woven baskets, a macrame wall hanging, and a tapestry fabric piece was added. Also, a floral arrangement in a patterned vase was placed on the table. Just play around with different sizes and shapes, and suddenly, your wall isn't just a wall anymore. It's a focal point that makes the whole room feel more put together. If your dining space feels too bright or too dull, a warm-toned pendant light can instantly improve the atmosphere. That's why a rattan pendant light was placed above, spreading light softly and evenly. If you want your dining area to feel cozier without making big changes, this is one of the easiest ways to do it. Just like in the living room, string lights were also added here. They give off a soft, warm glow that makes meals feel more relaxed and inviting, perfect for both everyday dining and special occasions. This kitchen has potential, but right now it feels cluttered. Just look at all these things piling up on the countertop, doing all the heavy lifting, holding everything from dishes to random items that probably don't belong there. Plus, the narrow space makes moving around tricky, especially since it's pulling double duty as a workspace and a kitchen. The green upper cabinets add a pop of color, but the overall look feels a bit all over the place. A more cohesive color scheme could tie everything together, and better lighting would make the whole space feel brighter and more inviting. So, how do we fix this? The L-shaped kitchen layout stays the same. because honestly, it already makes the best use of the space. No need to fix what isn't broken. The countertop and backsplash still in good shape, so they're staying. The countertop with its white quartz adds texture without being overwhelming, and the speckled quartz on the backsplash keeps it durable and easy to clean. But let's talk about the cabinets. The old green one, they weren't really tying the space together. So they were replaced with teal-colored shaker-style cabinets that feel fresh, modern, and way more put together. The lower cabinets got an upgrade too, making everything look seamless instead of a mix-and-match situation. Let's talk about the floor, because a kitchen without a rug can feel a bit bare. So a patterned rug was added, not just for style, but also to make the space feel warmer and more comfortable. Now, storage was a real issue. The wall-mounted cabinet with glass doors was retained, but it was painted in teal to give a fresh look, providing extra storage without making the kitchen feel cramped. The fridge also got a new spot to improve the flow. And since storage is always a problem in small kitchens, additional base cabinets and open shelves were added, keeping things organized but still easy to reach. To make the space feel more alive, hanging and indoor plants were brought in. They don't just look good, they also make the kitchen feel fresh and inviting. And, of course, lighting plays a huge role. Pin lights were installed for better task lighting because, let's be real, no one wants to cook in the dark or guess if their food is fully cooked. But if you don't want your kitchen to feel like a work zone all the time, that's where Rattan wall sconces come in. They give off a softer, more diffused glow that instantly makes the space feel warm and inviting. And to take things up, a notch, LED strip, and string lights were added. These lights don't just brighten up the space, they make it feel cozy and lived in. If you're tired of harsh, overly bright kitchen lighting, this is an easy and affordable way to make the space feel relaxed while still being functional. Now, this kitchen isn't just more aesthetic, spacious, and organized. It's actually easier to use. Less clutter, better storage, and a much more inviting feel. Also, if you need urgent design, visit our website at www.designburst24.com. Let's now take a tour of the complete makeover. If you have any comments or suggestions, feel free to share them in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe.